Where's your media
I
training?
personally don't.
Yo, I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of raping kids.
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my! Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes. Everything goes. Pray for his career chat. Are we done? Are we?
We need to delete this.
Are we? Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too? Can we delete anything?
So you've got a singer who promotes offing women in his music videos, has millions of fans supporting him while he's promoting offing women in his music videos, ends up allegedly streaming with an underage girl, and now it's alleged that this said underage girl is now turned up dead. And yet all that stuff wasn't considered weird at the time. A woman had to turn up dead for people to realise something was wrong with him? I'm going to take a quick dive into this potential weirdo named D4VD. Let's go. On the 8th of September 2025, a worker at a tow yard in Hollywood noticed a bad smell coming from a parked car. They called the police. Officers opened the front trunk of a 2023 Tesla Model Y and found 2 cadaver bags. Inside was a dismembered, decomposed human body. A head and torso in one bag, arms and legs in the other. The car had been sitting abandoned in the Hollywood Hills for over a month before it was towed, and the body had been in there for the entire time. The vehicle was registered to a 20-year-old singer named David Anthony Burke, known to his 4 million TikTok followers as D4VD. That same night, he performed at the Fillmore in Minneapolis as part of his world tour. A week later, on the 16th of September, forensics identified the remains as those of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. She was 14 years old. The remains were found one day after what would have been her 15th birthday. She still had braces in her mouth and she died. Celeste grew up in Lake Elsinore, a quiet town of around 70,000 people, about 70 miles southeast of Los Angeles, built around a lake. Her parents, Jesus Rivas and Mercedes Martinez, had emigrated from El Salvador. Neighbors described her as a normal girl with friends at school. She was a 7th grader when she first went missing in April 2024 at 13 years old. Authorities described her as a runaway. She was reported missing more than once. Her brother later told NBC that she had gone missing after someone named David picked her up in his car. Her mother told TMZ she had been in a relationship with someone named David. The connection between Celeste and D4VD had been visible for longer than anyone in authority appeared to notice. According to prosecutors, the alleged abuse began in September 2023 when Celeste had just turned 13 and D4VD was 18. Records indicate she had been present in D4VD's official Discord server as early as 2022, referred to by other users as his girlfriend, which, if accurate, would have made her 11 years old. In January 2024, the two appeared together in a Twitch livestream in the early hours of the morning from a West Hollywood property, joking around, talking freely, before D4VD told his moderators, delete everything. Sometime between January and March 2024, he was photographed stepping out of a black Tesla just blocks from Celeste's home in Lake Elsinore, photos that CNN later geolocated and chronolocated to verify. In June 2024, Celeste was photographed backstage at one of D4VD's sold-out shows at the Fonda Theater in Los Angeles. Both of them had matching tattoos on their right index fingers. It was partly through that tattoo that forensics were eventually able to identify her remains. In December 2023, an unfinished song surfaced online titled Celeste_Demo Unfin, believed to have been recorded by D4VD, which referred to a girl named Celeste and described an obsession with her. In the summer of 2024, while Celeste was still listed as missing, someone posted in D4VD's Discord server, drop the one with the missing girl Celeste Rivas Hernandez. It went unaddressed. According to prosecutors, on the 23rd of April 2025, Celeste arrived at D4VD's rented home in the Hollywood Hills. She was never heard from again. That same day, tickets for D4VD's world tour went on pre-sale. 2 days later, his debut album, Withered, was released. It debuted at number 13 on the Billboard 200. Prosecutors allege he killed Celeste with a sharp instrument on or around that date, then dismembered her body on or around May 5th. The medical examiner later confirmed she died from multiple penetrating injuries to the torso, including damage to her liver. The manner of death was ruled a homicide. It's alleged he then placed her remains in the front trunk of his Tesla, abandoned the car in the Hollywood Hills, and then went on tour. The body would remain in that car for 4 months. 4 goddamn months! When the body was found on September 8th, D4VD's team released a statement saying he was cooperating with authorities. By November, an LAPD source told NBC4 investigates that he had not, in fact, been cooperative at all. That same month, in an unusual move, police obtained a court order blocking the medical examiner's office from releasing any details about Celeste's cause of death. The medical examiner's office publicly objected to being silenced. Also in November, D4VD was formally named as a suspect. He retained Blair Burke, a criminal defense attorney whose firm has represented Kanye West and Britney Spears, and made no public comment. A private investigator hired by the property owner of his Hollywood Hills rental reported finding a burn cage incinerator on the premises. His manager terminated the lease shortly after the police search, and Burke moved out. In February 2026, court documents filed in Texas revealed the existence of a secret grand jury investigation in Los Angeles. With D4VD named as its target, the documents came to light because Burke's mother, father and brother had gone to a Texas court attempting to block subpoenas demanding they testify before the grand jury. The Texas judge declined to intervene. In January 2026, a close associate of D4VD's, a streamer named Neo Langston, often photographed with him at events, had been arrested in Montana on a material witness warrant connected to the case. On the 16th of April 2026, homicide detectives approached a home on Marmont Avenue in Hollywood, just down the road from the Chateau Marmont. Officers in tactical gear took David Anthony Burke into custody at around 5 p.m. He was wearing a black hoodie. He was taken in without resistance. He was booked into jail at 10:12 p.m. and held without bail. 4 days later, on April 20th, Los Angeles County District Attorney Nathan Hochman stepped up to a podium alongside LAPD Chief Jim McDonnell and announced 3 charges against Burke. First-degree murder, continuous sexual abuse of a child under the age of 14, unlawful mutilation of human remains. The murder charge carries 3 special circumstance enhancements: lying in wait, murder for financial gain, and murdering a witness, any one of which makes the case death penalty eligible. Hochman said investigators have physical forensic and 40 terabytes of digital evidence. That same afternoon, Burke appeared in court for his arraignment, wearing a black sweatshirt and grey sweatpants. His defense attorney Blair Burke entered a not guilty plea on his behalf, told the judge she had received almost no discovery from prosecutors, and requested a preliminary hearing at the earliest possible date. Burke's parents issued a statement saying they were terribly disappointed the DA had chosen to file charges and that David was innocent. Celeste's family attended the hearing but did not speak that day. The following day they released their first public statement since the investigation began, describing Celeste as a beautiful, strong girl who loved to sing and dance, whose family did movie nights together every Friday, and who always told them she loved them. All they want, they said, is justice for Celeste. Questions have been raised about why the investigation took 7 months to reach an arrest. LAPD Chief McDonnell said investigators needed to be certain nothing they said or did would jeopardize the case, that the time between Celeste's death and the discovery of her body had caused crucial evidence to degrade or disappear. Legal analysts told CNN that the severely decomposed evidence, the sensitive nature of the charges, and a number of uncooperative witnesses, including Burke's own family, all contributed to the delay. Some said the criticism of LAPD was warranted. Others argued that 7 months to build a case of this complexity was not unreasonable. There is also the question of what the system failed to see before Celeste died. She was reported missing multiple times and classified as a runaway each time. Burke is currently being held without bail at LA County Men's Central Jail. The trial has not yet taken place. Listen, Burke is innocent until proven guilty. But that was a 14-year-old girl he was hanging around with. Listen, the story is still ongoing. I'll update you if anything else develops. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the description box. Done.